Well, welcome to the man cave. There's the 690. We got some stuff doing in the background. We're watching my video of riding in the White Rim Trail. So you guys could take a look at that if you find that more interesting than what I'm about to do. So what I got here is a couple boxes and a dog. Say hi, Deacon. There you go. Good boy. Where's my knife? Alright, then I got, who did I get this from? KTM Twins. Okay, little hole in the side there, hopefully it doesn't get bashed. And I'm going to take my jacket off. It's getting a little bit warm. Okay, so these are the same as a Touratech rack, but they're black and not stainless steel. And I don't know if they're cold rolled steel or not. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I could weld either one of them. Okay, so these are the KTM power parts with that part number. Bag of hardware. Let's get this one off. Reason I went with there's some other racks that are like Tusk and Pannier. I don't know, I guess I just thought I'd go with the KTM because I wanted to be able to put the rear foot pegs on. And one thing that this has that like Pannier doesn't, that does have the rear cross member to give us some support. So that's got to be good. All right. So let's move this out. Oh, and the other reason is I wanted it because of the other bikes I've seen. It fit in really well with the P-Run Moto rack. So the next step here is I'm going to just take off all this other stuff. And let's see what's the best way to light. For now, I'm going to need like a 12 or 13 millimeter hold the seat. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this Rotopax mount. Now normally if you get the Rotopax stuff, it's got nuts on the underneath the rack. There's a bolt that goes through it. But I went ahead and threaded it. Oh, here comes my riding companion, Rich.
Peace.
And he's got spacers. Okay, I need to find those and wherever they came through. And that, I think it goes right in between here then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That makes life a lot easier.
So what's your rack look like?
It's over there in the box. Here comes my other riding buddy, Chris.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to have people come into your videos and bother you every 5 minutes.
I think so. You know?
That and mess with all your stuff.
What's interesting though is the last questions that I would have already just covered 5 minutes earlier of why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I figured out why I was leaking gas. It's because I didn't have my gas cap on all the way. Okay, these are all done. Oh, so I'm gonna have to take these guys off too, right? My buddy pegs. So that's something I can do really easy. I'll do that right now. Okay. I'll get the appropriate rack. And lots of hardware. Okay, so that's not long enough. So there's only 2 lengths of screws. I have no idea. So I'm going to lift up this guy And I'm going to get I've got the idea that it's either going to be toward the top or toward the bottom. I'm going to go with the bottom so you can actually use these straps. So I'm going to take out this spacer and replace it with this spacer. Put the rack in there. Well, I guess I'll pull them out both out. And okay, now we're trying to fit this in. Chris, you want to come over here and just lift up on this, or hold the camera or something?
Sure.
I'm trying to, there you go. Just enough to, there you go. There we go, excellent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Facing the wrong way. Bad cameraman.
All right,
There you go.
excellent. Okay. So we've got that in now. So they supplied these, although I'm only seeing 3 of them, so maybe that's what it was. All right, so let's get over here. We're kind of in the way of the sun. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen this side too then. And then, there you go.
Okay. This side I'd get away from the sun.
Right. You can block it with your body. So that's a P-Run mode sticker, and here's theirs, I think. Although I'm missing one, I don't see another one in there.
Isn't there? Yeah, I think there's actually one.
A short one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put that there then. All right, so that's probably what we're going to do on the bottom. And those other spacers, most likely something else to do with the other rack system. But the screws aren't long enough. Well, maybe they are. See, there's 2 pieces here, so this needs to get separated. See how the front has to get separated? Just
pull that out.
no, you have to. Well, okay, hold on.
What, like that?
Yeah, here you go. All right, let me get this out first. Let go. Take the tension off. Okay, now do that. Okay. All right, so we've got that's a lot of space, extra space. I mean, you've got, this is sticking out to my thumb. there's 2 extra inches, almost like you can put a Rotopax on this side. And so it appears now we've got this size screw and that size or what spacer, and so that's going to be the right amount. So we're going to need a flat washer, that size washer, and that spacer. Okay. Okay, so that is temporarily holding that in place. On the other side, plus these spacers. Same deal. Panhead screw, spacer. So basically the rack is mounted. So now I guess I just need to do, oh, and then there's these screws back here. That's better. So we got that bracket loosely mounted on there. Okay then. All right, so it's just basically giving us a torque. Yep, okay, line the case rack and tighten all screws. The M6, 9.5 Newton meters. The M8s at the top is 20 Newton meters up here. And down on the footrest is 25 Newton meters. So I'll get me a torque wrench. Let's go find them. Alright, so this is supposed to be 20 newtons. And I'm currently sitting at 17 something. I just want to snug them. Okay, now we can torque them. Now we crank it up to 25. Here, what do I do now? Alright, I wonder if you could lift the bike up with these things. I'd like some little stronger attachments back here, but looks pretty good. Alright, so actually mounting the rack, that's all there is to it. Now the rack isn't done yet because we still have to mount our pegs, right? It's got that little snap ring on there and everything's supposed to fit over here, so let's go find, here's this thing. And that's going to go there, just like that. Some washers. So the next step is going to be having to pull that snap ring off. So let me go find a screwdriver. It blows up on you. Keep it from moving out. So I'm just gonna, okay, so I've got my screw. Hold the pin. And now I don't know what's gonna happen here. Let's see. A little detent in there on both sides to fit in the holes. So let's lubricate this up. Pulls out a second. You have to make sure the little countersinks are going in the right spot. So I've got it straight, so the flat spot's going to go straight this way. You know? Okay, there you go. Well, tell you right now, it's not low enough. It's still too high for what I'm trying to do. Yeah. I'd like to get this thing even lower. Seat's going to be here, and I got to swing my leg over it. And that ain't going to happen. That defeated the whole purpose of buying this set. Today, in the rain. We're going to get some new gear.
You're going a little bit more ultralight.
Well, my problem again is that I don't want anything on the back of the rack.
Okay.
I don't want a gas tank. I don't want any, I want to be able to just swing my leg over
Straight
it.
over,
right?
yeah.
If I need to. Like if I'm sitting in mud or deep sand, the bike's a little bit low, and there's no place to put the kickstand.
Yeah.
I want to be able to just hold the bike up and swing it over. And because the dog is there, I can't do this thing that some guys do.
Does he go first or does he go after?
Well, he comes after if I'm already on, and then he sits on it until I get off. But if I'm in mud, I don't want him off.
Yeah.
Right, I want him to stay there if for some reason I need to stop.
Yeah.
So that's the plan.